Hello everyone, thank you very much for grinding away at this video today. Disclaimer, this commentary is not live. This is actually the footage of me working on the Mario Maker level when I talked about the previous video about Mario Maker. You'll have to excuse me, this is my first go at having a non-live commentary, but this is the footage of when I basically did a recording of Mario Maker, and then the commentary messed up. That was right before the actual video that you saw beforehand. Alright, so this is what the level looked beforehand, the cavern style. You can see I'm going up the chimney, spring, and for some reason that block was there, so just gotta remove it. There we go. So this is definitely a much different feel here, but of course this is still here. This is like in the really early development stages. You really do have to twirl a lot there. It's hard, especially if you're with a Wii remote. But turns out you can do it with a Wii remote. You can actually do it that many times with the Wii remote. The spring went way up there, and there was a platform there, so I couldn't get back down there. The reason I put the platform there was for design purposes, to make it look cool. Yeah. I think I removed it. No, I didn't remove it, I just lifted it higher up so that wouldn't be an issue. But I was like, you know, that's fine, that's like a part of the level, we'll just do that. I like how that platform that you have to jump up to is more camouflaged in this theme, but, you know, whatever, I was like, okay, camouflage, it'll be part of the level. Actually, one of the reasons I specifically made it pink, and then I just kind of slid off by accident. Alright. I have no idea what I'm about to do next, actually. And that first video of Mario Maker, when I was working on this, I actually worked on it a little bit more after that, so that mushroom is actually getting shot out by a cannon now, just in case you accidentally got yourself shrunk or something. So that you could still, like, break the blocks to get the spring. So I'm not sure how you would shrink yourself. Oh, you could shrink yourself with the spikes. That's right. So... okay. Yeah, music in this is awesome. If you're still watching, then, congratulations. Yeah, congratulations. I mean, you're sitting through this boring commentary thing. This is basically just... oh! Before I forget, the reason I'm making a video like this instead is, well, I did have this video in stock, but the reason I'm using it now is because... now I'm forgetting the initial reason now, because there's the other bigger thing that happened, and I'm forgetting. Especially with all this noise and stuff going on in front of me, can't concentrate. Okay, let me think a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, schoolwork had basically taken over my life, and I really had to concentrate on that for a while, so... I decided I wouldn't have time to make a full video. I actually at the time decided to kind of let YouTube drop for a while, but wasn't as bad as I first thought, even though it is still a bit, you know, it is, no, I will have to catch up on it for sure, and I'm getting there for sure, but, eventually decided to do this. Even after that, though, bad stuff happened around here, so that was a bit distracting and stressful, even after the homework stuff. So, yeah. Bad stuff? Okay, that's a bad way of saying it. Bad. Stressful stuff, we should say. Stressful school stuff. is basically the same thing as homework in a way. Just more school stress. So during this footage, the castle stage eventually came up. I don't know when it's gonna pop up here, but I received delivery for the castle stage. But by now, I've already unlocked, like, all of the everything for this game, like, quite a while ago. By the time you see this video, I would have said this, what you're hearing right now, like a week ago, by the time this is uploaded. Or maybe even longer ago. I'm saying this on the 2nd of October, to give you some insight. But yeah, I've had all of the items for quite a long time now, so that gives you a given impression. Well, quite a long time. My perception of time is a little bit skewed. I think this is here when I was trying different ways of it. It's like maybe green, because that kind of blends in with the pink and as far as shape goes, and I was like, nah, let's do camouflage. Anyway, the castle stage came, I decided to switch it to castle just for fun, and then I actually did something with the piranha plants of the stage at the end with the axe. Because the castle stage actually creates an additional platform at the end that disappears when you hit the axe, and that platform isn't there otherwise, so I decided to put it for the castle stage. Keep it that way so that it would work that way. Yeah. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, I think I was wondering if a bullet bill could, like, shoot out a whole stack at once. Well, technically you could kind of do that, like, if you had several bullet bills lined up on top of each other, but... yeah. Oh, goodness. It's actually pretty late. I want to get this done in time for the upload date. Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, this is actually getting posted tomorrow. Okay, so when you're hearing this, it would have only been yesterday for you. If you're watching this at the upload date. Alright. Never mind. This video is getting posted tomorrow. Okay. Okay. I'm used to doing videos, such stuff, and it's gonna be, like, posted a week after, or... okay, there's this cat on my lap, and it's trying to walk off over the headphone cords and stuff like that, and I don't want to pull it out and stuff like that. You silly cat. Wait. Alright, you. Shoo. Yeah, just doing some design stuff here. I think, like, when I was watching a Mario Maker video about... well, no, not about. Just a Mario Maker video. It's like talking about design, so it's like trying to incorporate some of that. Oh, I forgot to mention that this is my first recording that'll be posted. So my first video with my microphone, which is a blue snowball, by the way, with a pop filter. It's the first time I'm using a pop filter. So let me know if you notice any difference. What's more, I'm also speaking closer to the microphone because I noticed that I think it was like some echo-ish. I'm not sure if you could say it was echo. One of the previous videos recently, so thought that I should probably speak closer to the microphone. Also, with the pop filter, I don't have to worry about me spitting directly into the microphone and making harsh sounds or whatever like that, which is one of the big reasons I usually offset the microphone from my mouth a bit, like put it over to the side a little. Also, my chair that I sit in is really kind of big, so if I want to lean back in it, I lean like way away from the microphone. Actually, a good idea might be like have like a little table thing next to my chair, so the microphone's still kind of next to me. I don't know, that might be interesting to look at. Ooh, computer falling asleep. Give me there you go. You wouldn't have noticed anything, it would only be on my end, because I'm actually watching this in my editing software right now. Oh, okay. I think at some point I thought that maybe someone might use that technique to I bounce on the shell to actually just, like, throw the spike shell onto those spike traps there. Spiky block there. Spiky blocks there. And then they jump on it to, like, so they don't have to spin as much. I think that's why I eventually removed the spinies. Partially. The reason. I think another reason was that it caused issues like mushrooms and stuff. I think one of the reasons is because I didn't want you to be able to shrink, basically. But I don't really think that makes much sense since the spike traps are there. Which is why I eventually turned that into a cannon, just in case you did shrink and you needed another mushroom. It's another thing I learned about in the Mario Maker design, along with the designing, it's good to make sure the player isn't like stuck in that manner, like give them one mushroom that they need to pass the level, and then they shrink. Like if they actually need it to pass the level, you like make it a cannon or something. Okay, how far are we through this? Alright, we're about 12 minutes into this recording. For you guys, it won't be quite as long because I started at the beginning of the clip, where it's like basically before the video really started, so I could basically sync up the audio, basically do a little bit singing. How far before this clip's over? Okay, it's about 28-minute mark. So we're almost halfway, according to this, but 28 at 14, so we'll be halfway in about a minute. But that's including the behind the scenes, so for you it wouldn't be halfway at that point. Whatever. Just take it from me, there's approximately another 15 minutes or so. I do think that decoration was pretty cool, though. I think I felt the castle stage. I liked the I liked the cave style for this level better in a way, I think. Yeah, these days I usually record when the rest of the people in this house are away, specifically for that reason. But I want to get this video out in time, and if I record it on the morning that I'm gonna upload a video, I basically am not gonna get it done in time. Basically, I have to have the video rendered the night before, at the very latest, which is usually what I do because I have a life. Yeah. Here's some interesting trivia for you Mumbo Jumbo fans out there. Wonder if any of you saw that Best of Minecraft, or no wait, Best of Minecraft? Some video or another. Oh, that might have been a big reason why I would have removed the spinies, because you would have been able to get through that ceiling without being mushroom. Yeah, that's exactly why I removed them. Alright. So anyway, if you saw that Best of Minecraft video or whatever, with Mumbo Jumbo or whatever, he like talked about 3 Minecraft YouTubers, I actually got in contact with 2 of them to see if I could do some kind of collaboration video with them, so perhaps look forward to that. Yeah, so if you're curious which 2 I'm talking about, you know what? I don't want to say right now. I don't want to spoil it, but for some reason my mind is saying that if I spoil it now, people might, like, get mad at me for some reason. That I didn't, like, because of the, like, I didn't consider all 3 of the people. I don't know. I think that I didn't go after the 3rd person because their subscriber base was quite a bit higher, and I didn't feel like they'd be interested in collaborating with someone a lot less. Because in YouTube space, people don't really like to collab with people with a much smaller fan base because there isn't much in it for them. It's just how it is. On that note, if you guys are aspiring YouTubers who want to make a channel and all that, I am perfectly happy to look at videos or help you grow your channel or whatever, but the way it works for me, and this has happened before, like people have asked me to maybe give them a shout out to do a collaboration or whatever. The way I work is if you want me to give you a shout out, we need to make sure your channel's ready, right? So, like say your channel's like 4 videos that are a bunch of random, I have no idea what it is, and the quality sucks. You know, it's not your fault, and we all had to start somewhere. I mean, my first video sucked. But all the same, if I give a shout out to people, and they go to the channel, and they hate it, or it sucks or whatever, then the reality of it is they will go to any lengths to avoid it afterward. It'll hurt you, and it'll hurt me because they won't trust me anymore. So that's kind of that. But, of course, that isn't helpful at all. So, you know what, anytime you want me to look at a video of yours, I can give you a tip to improve that video, and, well, not necessarily that video in particular, but a tip that goes toward that video particular, so that you can improve your future videos, you know, one step at a time. Do gotta warn you though, YouTube is a long-term thing, you know, you can choose to do it as a hobby or as a bit more strict, I guess you could say, like a little bit more like a career thing eventually. I myself am kind of in the midway point. I think I consider the fact that I think I probably will turn it into part career-ish sort of type thing. Don't think it's gonna be one of the big focuses. I'm not even talking about what's going on screen right now. It's like fish bouncing around everywhere. I think that's why I removed them, because they were just so annoying. But, let me just finish my thought here. I'm forgetting it. Bad short-term memory. Especially with this stuff on screen. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna actually turn down the volume on my end. You can still hear it on your end, but I'm actually turning down the volume for me. For myself. Alright, so I can concentrate a bit. I can still see it. Alright, shrunk. Okay, stop talking. Okay. About what's going on screen, I mean. Alright, so where was I? Oh, YouTube. Okay, shoutouts. Oh yeah, gotta warn you that, basically everyone who's basically asked for that kind of help have never really made it because they just eventually disappeared off the grid, or in certain cases right now, I mean, it's still progress, right? But it seems to take forever. It takes forever. Like it has never actually come to anything yet. And I think in total, I've talked with 5 people total who wanted my help with it. And I think like 2 of them I'm currently helping with bunny ears, you know, like when you do that thing with your 2 fingers and I don't know what to call them, quotation marks or whatever. I don't know what to call it. We could do the thing with the fingers. Yeah, I don't know, but I think most of you will get what I'm talking about here. Alright, let me see. I think I was pretty much finished that thought there, but if you want to be a good YouTuber, a good way to figure out what to do and how and stuff is to research on YouTube and just look for YouTube tips. There's a lot of good stuff out there. If you want, I can put a few playlist links in the description, and you can look at those. If for some reason there are none there, you feel free to yell at me in the comments for that. Be nice though, okay? Or at least not, if not nice, you know, whatever. That's up to you. I shouldn't be telling you off, but you know. Just saying that being polite and being nice is appreciated, right? We all want to be nice, right? Unless we're all having a bad day, in which case, yes, be mean. We all want to be mean. I'm not exactly encouraging you to be mean if you're in a bad mood, but yeah, just talking stuff. a bunch of stuff. Actually, turn this volume back up now, so I can hear, but not so loud. Okay, there are cats horsing around. They're running around like crazy. You probably hear this scrabbling, maybe. There are two cats just racing around. Oh, okay, that's the castle stage right there. Castle stage. Castle stage arrived, and I think this is say castle stage, castle stage, castle stage several times. Castle set is now available. Spend at least 5 minutes creating course queue to the course to queue the next delivery. Or would you like to play a sample course? No, I don't want to play a sample course. Yep. Oh, for you Mario makers out there, if you have the patch downloaded, the version 1.01 or 1.1, whatever, whichever way you want to say it, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 1.01. The cats are going insane. They chase each other around. Anyway, I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, to unlock the stuff the fastest, you want to make sure, like, this is definitive because, you know, I've looked it up, right? I've looked up how to do that, and you know what? It said how to do it, but it was being really kind of unsure about it a little bit. I wasn't quite sure, but this is definite how it is. Yeah, make sure that all the new stuff you have, there are no red exclamation marks on it. Like, everything that's new will have red exclamation marks on it to indicate that you've never used it before. This includes stages, and themes as well, I'm pretty sure. I'm not quite sure about themes and stages, but I should think so. The two things on the left. Top right, top left. But make sure all items are used, all the themes, basically no red exclamation marks. After that, just place lots and lots of blocks. What's more, there's always like this 15-minute waiting period will never actually deliver until 15 minutes over it, then it will start considering it. But all the blocks you place within that 15 minutes still count, according to what I read on the internet. But I know for sure the exclamation mark thing, like if all the other requirements are met, if you do the exclamation mark thing, then it'll right away come. Like, I've tested it. Like, I forgot to do the exclamation mark thing, and then all the other requirements were correct. It's like, okay, why isn't it coming? And then, oh, wait a minute, exclamation mark stuff. As soon as I placed the last exclamation mark stuff down, it arrived. Right then. Yeah, basically just place a lot of blocks if all the other requirements met for placing lots of blocks. Doesn't take that long. Like, place lots of blocks. I did it in a ghost house. Place lots of blocks, grab and copy. You probably have to do it for a little bit. Like, you do it the way I did, where I placed a lot of blocks, grabbed, copy, grab an even bigger section, copy, basically copy a full screen's worth several times. Might be like 10, 20 copies of those worth. In total, it might take, you know, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 minutes, depending on, you know, how well my brain is perceiving time right now, and you know, the way you do it. But yeah, placing lots of blocks will basically get that done faster. Of course, if you don't meet the requirements and just use your stuff for 5 minutes, then it'll be available next day. Alright, so you can see that platform underneath the piranha plants, right? That's specific to castle stage. That's the platform I was mentioning earlier. Basically hit the axe, the platform disappears. It's like in a normal Mario game. And what's cool is that all those enemies will actually fall, which is pretty cool. Like, even cannons. What's really cool about cannons is, even though they're enemies, they can act as moving platforms that you can even stack on enemies and stuff, so... And they have gravity. So if you break a block underneath it, it'll actually fall. It can be used to create steps. Anyway, the thing in this level I eventually put down that you did not see in the first level, I added later. But there was a loophole in the piranha plant thing where you needed a flower, because you could just get the mushroom, break through the ceiling, run over, and hit the piranha plants to just go straight through them, because, you know, invisible frames after that, where you blink, where you're temporarily invisible. So if you had the mushroom, you could just run right through them, hit the axe. That was a loophole, so I fixed it. Right after piranha plants, there's a special barrier that you have to hit a brick that you have to be big in order to hit it. So either you had a mushroom and you didn't get hurt, which is impossible unless you had a flower, or you had a flower, killed the piranha plants, got through, didn't get hurt, whatever, or you had a flower and you just ran through and got hurt, but you're still big. Whatever, you had to have the flower. Oh, pausing it there. I'm actually talking about stuff that requires a bit more thought process here. I'm gonna turn the volume off for me. Oh, this is paused because this is the end of the video. Okay, better finish than I thought. So anyway, there were cannons. There's basically one cannon. Okay, think of it this way. 2 bullet bills at different heights acting as stairs, right? But the first one, that is shorter, the one that will act as the first stair, is actually on top of a brick way high up. So you gotta smash the brick underneath that bullet bill, and then the bullet bill falls and lands on the ground, and then you could use it as a step. If you were tiny by the time you got to the other side of the piranha plants, you would not be able to do it, because the bricks would not smash and the bullet bills would just block your way. And I absolutely made sure there were probably no other loopholes. But you know what? If there are other loopholes, just let me know in the comments. I'm here. Alright, before this screen ends. Alright, thank you everybody so much for watching. No wait. I'm still trying to figure out my outro. Oh, okay, I think I'm like 10 seconds. Thank you everyone, thank you so much for minding away at this video today. I thank you. GoldenWay out. See ya. I'm out. And it's turning black. Bye.